Felton Davis plays in this league too. The cap for the Chiefs. Receiver. I think he got hurt though, but he still got his ring. What, you still in here, homie? Are you on Call of Duty? You on COD? Oh, alright. Shit, I was gonna turn up my music, but that's cool. I said I was gonna turn on some music. But you're gonna be able to hear it through my headphones, or you're gonna hear my music. Yeah, I'll put it up. I'm 3-3 so far. And I lost a dogfight 17-7 to one of the best niggas in here. I was mad as fuck. It was 10 to 7, and I was driving for a touchdown with like 2 minutes left.
Coach, the rain is falling, the fans are soaked, but here's the bottom line. We've got football at M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, Maryland. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Baltimore Ravens. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports.
I think I'm subscribing. Because I was looking for that shit earlier. Appreciate you, big dog.
On the ground, this is Leonard Fournette. Call it no gain on the game's first play, and it's second down now.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Are you able to get to the broadcast?
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Now Leonard Fournette. He'll have a first down past the 40 and all the way up to the 45-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. If that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
Pushing forward for 3 up to the 48.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback. And no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Formation is it in?
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Fournette running out of the gun.
Oh, come on.
He'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size and these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense, because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Here's the first carry for Le'Veon Bell. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. A big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Because he made some trades, probably.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson.
There you go.
50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted.
Get your shit back, Shot.
Picked off at the 15. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon, intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Well, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
Ready.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
That's right, man. Hey, stand up. Bravo.
Throwing on 2nd down now, Minshew. And connecting here with DJ Shark. A gain there of 21 yards.
A gain of 21 yards. First down, Jacksonville.
Down.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Let's go, defense.
This is Fournette. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Getting the sense, Charles, they're going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, it's working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
But he's going to start blitzing now.
Slam. Go. Now.
From just shy of midfield, Minshew.
Oh, I had Shark deep.
To escape, and he
Oh,
goes
my
down.
gosh, bruh.
Enough takes a start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum
Oh, that
shifted to
hurt
the
my
other side of the
heart,
football.
man.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
That hurt my fucking
Now
heart.
the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first
See, he had
quarter.
him. Hey, Walt, my broadcast is up too, bro. If you get tired and shit.
Minshew throwing on 3rd down. The open man is Shark. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens 42.
That was an excellent read right there. Saw cover 1. That means it's just a single high safety. So you know if you throw the ball to the outside part of the field, help is going to be a little bit late getting there. And he puts one out there for a big-time completion.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. On the draw, this is Fournette. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. On 2nd down, Minshew. This is Jeff Swaim, the tight end.
There you go, Shot. Let's go.
An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
First and goal, Jacksonville.
Appreciate it, big dog.
So now, following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. We're scoreless after 1.
Come on, fellas. Here we go. 60 outlaw. Pick it up. Ready?
Minshew, 1st and 10. The open man is Westbrook.
Get in the box. Let's go, Shot. Let's go.
Jacksonville. D.D. Westbrook, his 3rd touchdown now on the year, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon.
Oh, I missed it. Oh.
The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
That shit was so fucking good. What's up? You said I didn't miss it.
Lambeau now after the touchdown.
Oh yeah,
he'll kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone
nice
for a
onion,
touchback.
Green pepper. You know, Italian seasonings. And the meat, I use some spicy sausage.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it?
That shit is so good. I made some garlic bread too. I was gonna make a grilled cheese, like a grilled cheese sandwich or something to go with it, but I was like, nah, I'm just gonna have some bread.
To me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
To throw again on 2nd down. Jackson, Sammy Watkins, the intended target, and it's 3rd and short.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for it with Bell.
Come on,
and
y'all.
he will have first down yardage as he's brought down.
You got Sammy Watkins over there, too.
They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Jackson on first down.
There we go.
Looking for
Hot grits, pick him up. Let's go.
Picked off at the 46. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. Watkins, the intended receiver.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now Minshew on 1st and 10.
Damn. What did you just say, Endo?
Tyus Bowser
Don't be greedy.
And he will bring us all the way up to the 30-yard line.
And Brandon, the passing game for both of these teams is going to be affected as the game goes along. It's not looking like the rain's going to let up anytime soon. So that might mean a few more wobbly passes and wide receiver slips. And this one winds up getting intercepted.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10, right at the 30. Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. And he's got a good gain of 7 up to the 37.
Yeah, I'd say it's pretty good strategy. If you throw interceptions on back-to-back drives, let's see if the running backs can handle the ball a little bit, get things going. And also, you motivate your offensive line. I think they're in the mood to fire out and hit someone.
I thought the defense, though, might be a little more prepared for that run. Pretty good gain on the ground.
That's limited trades.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Breida, he'll try the right side, and he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
2 minutes gone by, 2nd quarter. On 1st down, here's Breida. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. On 2nd down, a run with Breida. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Jackson.
There we go.
Nowhere to escape, and
Let's go, D.
Down.
Hey, good blitz.
That was an interesting little chess match
good
there
fucking
because the offense went
out-coaching.
empty set. No running backs in the backfield, so they're trying to get people out into a route pretty quickly. But guess what? The defense sees that. They go ahead and move themselves into a blitzing situation and come right after the quarterback. They had more guys there than they could block.
Officially just 27 yards there on the punt. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well. And
that's what you asked, what his record was?
2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game.
Oh, yeah. Hell yeah.
Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point.
There we go. Let's go, Showshot.
There he goes.
Let's go.
Touchdown, Jaguars. Leonard Fournette, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Jaguars are able to strike quickly for 6.
Oh, he blocked that shit.
It's blocked. And now the Ravens get it.
Oh, wow.
He's got the lane, and there he goes. The 40. The 20.
This nigga just ran back a block 2-point conversion. Or a block.
He takes it the distance across the goal line for 2 points.
I don't know.
So after the block PAT, they're ready to kick this one off. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness. Maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now a give to Breida, and he's going to get this one down to the 45. Going to give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down, a very solid gain on that play.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
It's going to be a long day, offense. It's going to be a long day. Tackles.
Jackson now going deep.
Oh, Lord.
Watkins. And this is caught inside the 5. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Sammy Watkins. His 2nd touchdown on the season as his guys are back within a single score. Justin Tucker for the extra point. And the lead is down to 4. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded about a yard deep. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it.
Let's go, Shot. Let's go.
Touchdown, Jaguars. Jeff Swaim. 76 yards. And the Jaguars are able to strike quickly for 6.
Still got it.
Well, that is certainly a deflator right there defensively. Their guys just came off of a touchdown drive. They're back in the game, and then bam, they give up a touchdown 1 play later. How about that?
And the momentum, which seemingly had shifted the other direction, thought we might be seeing a comeback. That momentum right back the other way.
Well, that is certainly not complimentary football that we saw right there. The defense is supposed to help their offense, not give up another touchdown.
Oh, here we go with the Wildcat shit.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And you have to figure they won't just sit on the football here in the final minute. The way things have gone, they need to try to make something happen offensively.
But maybe they should. Maybe they should sit on it here because of what you just said. They haven't made anything happen offensively. Getting ready to go into the half, give them a chance to take a deep breath, exhale a little bit, and start over. I don't know if this is the time to push it myself.
Yeah, right now, under 100 yards of total offense.
Yeah.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. And obviously not fooling anybody here as they stop him behind the line of scrimmage. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson.
Oh, man, come on, y'all.
Here, complete. For a Baltimore touchdown.
Oh, my God.
Career NFL touchdown as his guys are back within a single score. John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the two-point conversion. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. He's got his man. It's Andrews. But he is not going to make it into the end zone. They stop him short, so they'll add only 6 as we come up on halftime. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. So we've reached halftime here with the visiting Jaguars out on top. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime
Damn,
Report.
he needed that shit. And I was over the top and everything. I should have been in the fucking quarters. I'm fucking stupid. Damn.
This will be taken short.
I was about to blow his ass up.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Now a give coming right is Breida. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. They'll try to pick this up on the ground with Breida. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 10 yards there, good enough for a Raven first down.
He's crafting. He's checking craft. Go. Get him. Go.
This is Breida.
Oh, I did that. I knew I shouldn't have left that. That's my bad on the line. Bad coaching.
That's good for a Raven first down, 15 yards there. They held him in check in the first half, but that's his longest carry of the game right there.
So would this be the definition of fresh legs since he didn't get much done in the first half? Now he has a great opportunity. He's taking full advantage of it.
See if I can hold him to a field goal.
So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 36. This is Bell. And he'll snag about 5 yards down at the 32.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
So this is our second year.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. And now Jackson will look to throw it. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. 22 yards there, a first down. Now it's Breida. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
When you look at the geography we're staring at, this part of the field, Don't you always think of big backs carrying the football, bruisers trying to pound it in? Instead, look at a little more of a scat back.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore.
I had my speed package in.
With touchdown number 7 on the year.
I had my linebackers
and the Ravens have taken the lead.
That's easy for me.
And there you go. Nothing really too complex.
That was a horrible
keep
defensive
your assignments. Let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking. Beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the 2-point conversion. They'll try and run it in with Bell. And in the third quarter here, they were trying to push that to a 3-point game. Instead, it'll stay at 1.
And I'm a big proponent of not chasing points or going for two too early. But in this case, I understand why. You know, if you kick an extra point, you're just up 2, right? So a field goal still puts the other team ahead. So you go for 2 here and protect the field goal lead. They didn't get it done, though.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
At their own 17-yard line.
On the ready.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
Go! 10-2 stop.
Throwing on first down is Minshew. And he completes it to Westbrook. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 10 yards there, good enough for a Jags first down.
Timing is everything, and they work on this cut all the time. They work on all the timing patterns, and this time it paid off for them. Worked him to the center of the field, cut it to the outside, ball's delivered, gets both feet down for the completion.
Yeah, I thought he was going to get that.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From the gun, Minshew to throw. The catch made by James O'Shaughnessy, the tight end. 16 yards that time on the pickup for the Jags and a first down.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. Out of the gun is Minshew. Open is Swaim, the tight end. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Again, Minshew looking to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Mississippi State man, Chris
And now it's going to make me
Jones
call a fucking timeout. Why can't I reset the same fucking play that I just did? Come on, man. Don't do me like that.
Some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd.
Leo!
Minshew sets to throw. And this one into the hands of DJ Shark. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 31-yard line.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace.
Run the trap,
Money throw
Shot.
right there to move the sticks.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. A shotgun.
Good block. Good fucking trap block. That's what I'm talking about, 68. Good fucking block. Yeah, I like that.
3 quarters have come and gone. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Baltimore. And we've got a dandy here. 1-point game as we begin the fourth. They'll run it again with Fournette. And an alley.
Oh, stay to the outside. That's on me.
At the 13-yard line.
Oh, that's on me, bro.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first
down.
down.
If I'd have stayed to the outside, that's touchdown.
That's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters. No reason to lighten up now. So a good run by Fournette. Now another first. Fournette, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And once again, the Jaguars are back out in front.
I scored with Fournette.
So here we go now as the Jaguars will go for 2. They will run it. It's Fournette. And he will get into the end zone for the 2 points. And that helps. That gives him a 7-point lead. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
I'm getting an error message. The internet connection quality is currently not sufficient for game.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
Oh, okay.
Oh, able to avoid him. And an alley to run. And he's free going down the left side. It's a
Man, I wasn't even fucking paying attention to that shit.
Way in for a Ravens touchdown. Jakeem Grant, his first touchdown on the year. As they can now even this game here in the 4th quarter with the extra point.
What'd you say, Endo?
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
Let's go.
Yeah. Off the Wildcat.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45.
Yeah, it's a dog fight.
Off play action, it's Minshew.
Oh, I had my tight end wide open. Oh, I missed him, Endo. Oh, I missed my tight end.
Picks up his
Can you see it? Can you see my ball catch? And I had time to throw it to him, too. I just missed him.
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done.
Hey, your end should be wide open, tight end, over the middle.
Looking to throw it, Minshew.
Oh, my God. Oh, that's so stupid.
Picked off Byron Jones.
And my tight end was wide open. Wide the fuck open, bro.
We're in the 4th quarter, and it's a tie game. You've got to take care of the football here. Now their opportunity to take the lead right out the window, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description, because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Big stop, let's go. No. Check. Check hot route. Hot. You got tank. You got tank right there. Kill. Hey, check 24.
So that'll back him up 5.
Switch it. Check safety.
On 2nd down, here's Jackson. Flushed out right. Looking sideline, incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Mark Andrews, there. And it'll bring up 3rd down. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Jackson.
Oh!
It's complete to Grant.
God damn it! The seam route. I fucking knew it. I knew it. I should have played fucking man, bro.
That goes as a gain of 37.
I fucking knew it.
On 3rd
I
down.
fucking knew it.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Now a 1st down carry by Bell. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Breida.
That's what I get. Fucking alignment, bro.
It'll go as a gain of 7
That's
on
exactly
the play,
what
and
the
it
fuck I
sets up
did.
a 3rd and
Fucking
inches
around my line.
situation.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing
And I'm
that
selling
play
out
out,
for the
pushing
run.
further and further towards the sideline.
I'm selling out for the run
Really
right
good
here.
fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No,
I'm
they
a run
really had a
commit like a
picket
motherfucker.
fence in
I
front of
already got my mind
him.
made.
No room to find to get upfield.
So it's Raven football
Listen,
here as we
linebackers.
welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. They'll be marked inches short. No gain on the play. And that's going to lead him to 4th down.
Let's go!
And this is going to be nowhere close.
Let's go!
Needed some inches.
He
and
tried
ended up
it.
losing
He
yardage.
tried it, Endo.
John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it this time. Doesn't work out. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here on the turnover on downs. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. They'll run with Fournette.
Oh, so he's just not going to block anybody, huh, number 80?
He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Yeah, sharp on the end.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. It's a gain of 20 and picking up the first.
That's exactly what they were looking for. If they get another gain like that, they'll be right there in field goal range.
And the tension building.
Ready? 30 base. 58, come on. Let's put him on the buses. Big grip.
Now Minshew. It's complete to Chris Conley. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. This quarterback now 12 of 15 throwing the ball, 80% so far, and it's 1st and 10. Fournette, a pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
At this stage, you've got to hustle, got to get back to the line of scrimmage because you're saving that timeout to make sure you have a chance to get your kicker out there for the big shot.
Come on, set. 10-2 stop. Hey, orbit. Get it.
From the 31, Minshew.
Wow, what kind of throw was that, bruh?
DJ Chark, the intended target, and it's 3rd down.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
They need to get this to the 24 on 3rd down. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. They need to get this to the 24 on 3rd down.
Hey, lock it. Under 10, spot.
Now Fournette. And they will rally and stop him short of the 1st down. They get him to the ground at the 26. It's a gain of 5, but it'll lead to a 4th down. And oh no, they spike it here. That was 4th down. So they spike it on 4th down, and they will lose the football.
No! How was that 4th? That was 3rd! Oh, because I spiked the ball. Bruh.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Tie game, and barring something incredible here, we're likely headed to overtime.
And just a couple of scenarios here to keep in mind. One, if you want to be really aggressive, you do throw the Hail Mary and see if you can get something downfield.
What would you do?
What I would do is either hand it off inside or more likely I take a knee and let the clock run out. Because if I'm back there trying to throw and a sack happens, the ball comes free, I can lose the game here. If I get to overtime, I can still win it.
Let's see if they are in line with Charles Davis. And an alley to run. whistle blows, and we need some extra time here to decide who will be the victor.
60 minutes, just not enough some days to decide who's going to win the game.
It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death.
Right,
First team to score wins,
let's
but
get
no
in the box.
longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he will be marked down right there at the 20-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Except for their first drive here in overtime. And this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team. And that first drive can dictate the whole thing, because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
It's been loud in here so far. From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. Now a first throw here in overtime. That one complete. He finds Shark. And they were just well upfield across the 45. That one good for 26 and a first down. Well, even after all those interceptions, he's not deterred, still confident to go deep at work there.
I think all the old rules about playing that position still apply. If things go wrong, you still act like you're the best player out on the field. You still carry that supreme arrogance with you and continue to fire the ball. I've seen guys have games like
hold
this,
that fucking
and this
block.
is where you find out if you're great or not. Can you overcome some interceptions and still lead your team to victory?
Bruh.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Again, it's Fournette. Takes to midfield, but no further. Just a yard there.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
2 minutes left in this overtime session, and still all tied.
Let's work on the
Will they draw up to try to keep this opening drive of overtime moving? 3rd and 7.
If you're bullshitting like that.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Good fucking catch, boy!
It's complete. That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville. And you definitely could make the case we might not even be in overtime had he not thrown 3 interceptions in regulation. But looking better here so far in OT.
Yeah, and when you think about what a coach is thinking at that point, because normally you've thrown 3 picks during the game, you might craft your play calling to be a little more careful. Not in this case. The green light still on for him.
And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you?
Man, I'm just not running the ball game.
He's putting the ball down.
I'm not running the ball game.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
I know, bro. Thank you. Thanks for reminding me, though.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Here's Minshew. Open man is Westbrook, complete.
Let's go.
And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. What a methodical drive this is turning out to be. That time 9 yards, and the sticks move again.
On the double. Set the top defense.
Fournette, a first down carry. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. And I know you, with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settle it, because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here.
Fucking clock.
The defensive guys
poking, clawing,
breaking, trying to knock the ball free.
Oh, my God.
Their end zone.
Yeah, like you alluded to, especially this part of the field. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to at least get them a lead here in overtime.
I missed it. Oh, wait, hold on. I hadn't let it go yet. Oh, if I miss this motherfucker. I missed it.
Just a bit, just a wee bit.
Oh, Endo, I'm fucking sick, bro.
So into overtime and all the way to the end of overtime.
Oh, I'm so
They
sick.
had a chance to win it. Couldn't convert on the field goal, and we end in the very rare tie.
Don't see it very often. We did discuss it as we began overtime that because it's a regular season game, we're going to play that last quarter. And if no one scores or however, if it finishes in a tie, that's it. But boy, how bad do you feel for him? The opportunity to win it with a field goal at the end, and it doesn't go through the pipes.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. From Baltimore, so long, everybody.
Catch those Mexican dummy pesos. Hit your sus on replace those. Number save, no name though. We need more, tell them we need more. Putting numbers on the board, like them keep a score. Hey, 16 cars in my front yard. Hey, 30 on my wrist, bullet points of God.
Big numbers. 100 minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers. Whole team counted, that's a big number.
Yeah, wrist man, check the wrist man, got him hot. Ay, man can't ball like this, man. Lord, past the pig skin when he stretch your distance. I'm talking a few 100,000 yards, you just on your 5th grand. Run it up, 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 count it up. Hey, hundreds and 50s and 20s, no 5s and no singles, don't count on them. Hey, she wanted like me cause her like she can't count on him. She try to be nosy and hit up my ex, she like, girl, you can count on him.
Hey, hey, we need more, tell them we need more. Putting numbers on the board, let them keep a score. Hey, 16 cars in my front yard. Hey, 30 on my wrist, bullet point to God.
Big numbers, big numbers. 100-minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, big numbers. Whole team counted, that's a big number. Big numbers, big numbers. 100-minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, blue hunts. Whole team count, that's a big number.
Not a day in my life. Knows my dogs, they by my side. Yeah, we gon' ride till we die. We ain't gon' run, no, we don't hide. I can never switch, not a day in my life. As long as my dogs, they by my side. Yeah, we gon' ride till we die. This ain't nothing for the pack. Got 16 sitting in the lag. Whole squad all dressing all black. Every single last one of them got my back. Hey, 20 of us, that's 20 goons. And ice cream whip, triple school. I got 3 strikes, ain't got to lose. When it's all on the line, what you gonna do? Come on, I'm highly favored. Don't wanna play me, no conversation. Ain't got time for no debating. It's for the taking, no hesitation. Don't try my patience. I'ma pour out one for the set, boy, till there's nothing left. I'ma run to the bread until we all got them baguettes. Hear them footsteps coming, cause we coming for the check. We ain't gon' run, no, we don't hide. I can never switch, not